Welcome to a full day of bulking. Been really excited to make this video for you guys because this diet is my new favorite one. My coach assigned me a new updated bulking diet as I'm getting closer to my competition. This is really the highest the calories have been so far, but all of the meals are my favorite. And in total it is 3,500 calories, to be exact 3,523. We got 248 protein, 490 carbs, and 62 fat. It's my favorite because I like all the food. Plus, there's not as much cooking because the first two meals are like protein shake type of meals. So it's a lot easier to make, not as much cooking, not as many dishes. I usually try to wake up earlier. Usually I wake up at like 6 a.m. on the weekdays, but today's Saturday, so I slept in a little bit. So it's like 9 a.m. right now. So starting a little bit later, I try to get my meals in as soon as I can to be able to, more easily fit my meals throughout the day, but we're gonna have to kind of cram it a little bit more. So first meal, as I said, is a protein shake. It's super easy. It's just protein powder, about a half a cup of, this is cashew milk, a tablespoon of almond butter, medium banana, and then just blend it with ice. I got this protein from Transparent Labs. They actually sent it to me for free just to try out their stuff. Not a sponsor yet, but I actually really do like their products. They're natural. They don't have, their stuff isn't as processed as a lot of other supplement companies. So it tastes good and feel better eating it. So I recommend it. Ice first, so it blends easier. Meal numero uno. Super quick, super easy. Second meal is just as easy. Been on this specific bulky diet for about 2 weeks now, and it's been going really well. I was kind of worried about putting on more body fat. I've just never liked doing it because growing up I've always kind of had a fear of getting fat. There's a difference between dirty bulk and a clean bulk. This is a very clean bulk, so it shows in your physique. Putting on quality tissue, I've seen amazing progress with strength. The workouts have been better than ever. Pumps have been crazy. Just as long as you don't overdo the bulk and get an excessive amount of body fat. I personally will probably never get over 10%. I don't necessarily need to, just because of my genetics, which 10% for me is like 15, even 20% for like the average person. Just because with my genetics, it's extremely easy for me to cut. So I'm so excited to cut because I honestly feel like it's the easiest part of a prep. The bulk is the hardest part for me personally. So everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. If it's easy for you to bulk, it's easy for you to put on size. So for me, for this bulk, I likely won't get over 165 pounds, and I've never been over 160 in my life. Right now I'm like 162. So even just a 5-pound gain is like monumental for me, just with the way that I am with my genetics. And next meal will also be blended. We'll do a scoop of protein, 1 cup of blueberries, half a cup of cashew milk, blend with ice, and 2 chocolate rice cakes. So what I like to do is just dump it into a bowl like this, and then I crunch the rice cakes into it and eat it like this. So it'll look like this, and I just eat it with a spoon like cereal. I try not to mix it in because then it gets a little soggier, so I just kind of let it float on the top so it maintains the crunch. So basically like a high protein cereal. Just want to take a walk because I'm not hungry at all for my next meal, so doing a little bit of cardio will get my appetite up a little bit more. But when it comes to cardio, I just do steady state cardio because I enjoy it. I like to go on walks. really what's most important is just figuring out what you like, what you enjoy doing when it comes to cardio. Like if you like riding bikes, swimming, walking, running. You know, I don't like running anymore because I used to do a cross country and completely got burnt out. The next 2 meals are basically the same, just slight differences. It'll be chicken and rice. So it'll be 5 ounces of chicken and 2 cups of rice in each meal. And I'll go over the little details of the other differences in each one here in a little bit. But I'm going to cook both chicken breasts together right now, and I already cooked all the rice. So to save time on cooking, instead of cooking it separate, I'm going to cook it all in one pan right now and split it up. I'm able to cook all the food the day of because I work from home. So instead of meal prepping, like a lot of people like to cook all their food like on Sunday and then split it up through the whole week. For me, I like to cook my food fresh. I just enjoy it a lot more like that. But yeah, I work from home. I do sales on the phone. So I do have a full-time job. This social media stuff is more just on the side. But the goal is to eventually make this full-time. So subscribe. This is how I like to cook my chicken. I chop it up into thin slices instead of just cooking an entire breast like in an air fryer. I just feel like I get more surface area with seasoning. I just use like a Cajun seasoning with garlic powder and salt. Just more enjoyable for me. So we have the chicken and rice in this bowl, and the difference between this meal and the next one is almonds. So I'll be eating 25 raw almonds, unsalted, and I'm sure you guys are asking where the vegetables are. I am completely out of the vegetables I'm supposed to have for this meal, which is supposed to have cucumber, 5 ounces of cucumber, and then the next one I'm supposed to have 5 ounces of asparagus. So instead I'm going to supplement it with this green drink from Transparent Labs. Looks really healthy, so that way we can get some greens in, because that is really important with, you know, fiber and all that good stuff. And the sauce that I'm having with this is sugar-free barbecue sauce, G. Hughes.
Orange just for it, bro. I thought you liked this color. You're in a spot, dude.
So we got meal number 4 here for you guys. Basically the same thing as meal number 3, chicken and rice. So it's 2 cups of rice and 5 ounces of chicken. And we got legs on the menu today. So we're gonna hit leg workout, and then after legs, I'll show you guys my next 2 meals after that. Starting out with the bike, my favorite way to start off my workouts, specifically my leg workouts, to get some blood flow, get a little pump before starting anything else. I like to do quad extensions. I usually do the compound movements first, but I found that quad extensions have been a really good start just to get a good pump, and I don't have to go as heavy once I do move to a compound movement. So I do quads, and then I switch to hamstrings after that. So I actually do it on the same machine. I don't think this machine was designed to do hamstrings like this, but I just figured it out on my own, and I found it's actually pretty good. Doing some walking lunges, probably my favorite leg exercise, just because it involves a lot of balance and destroys my glutes. Literally every time I do lunges like this, I feel sore for days and sometimes a full week after. So definitely something that I think everyone should incorporate in their leg workouts. Next, we're doing leg press. Going pretty heavy with this one, and really just focusing on a really slow eccentric, and then explode to the top. I think I even did a drop set on this one, but I didn't include it in this video. After that, moving to more hamstrings focused. This is a cable RDL. I prefer cable over free weight just because I feel like the tension is through the entire motion and I don't have to work on balancing as much. So just a lot easier for me, and I feel it more in my hamstrings when I do cables. And doing calves, finishing off with calves. This is just body weight standing, single leg calf raises. I've been doing calves like 4 times a week, and I've seen some good progress. And just showing the quad pump and maintaining the abs on this bulk. But yeah, pretty proud of my leg development, and especially my calves. For our 5th meal, we got street tacos. So we got 3 tacos here with 5 ounces of lean ground beef. I got 96.4%, 1 cup of rice, and some picante paste. salsa. This is my second favorite meal, but the last meal, meal number 6, is my absolute favorite. It's like a dessert. For our final meal, we have a scoop of protein, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, cup of Quaker oats, 1 cup of blueberries, and a half cup of almond milk. You can either mix it all up in a smoothie, or you can just mix it in a bowl. I'm gonna mix it in a bowl. Jamel doesn't want to be featured in the video. That's the end of the video. This is my final meal. It's like a dessert to me. It's really good. It's my favorite one. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching this point. You know what to do. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.